Hello everyone, my name is Fanny. Welcome to my channel. So for the first project, I'm going to be making a large cross. If you haven't been able to find the wire from Dollar Tree that is a cross, here is an idea for you. Super quick and easy, and you will love it. So I'm going to start off by cutting the ends of the skewers. As you can see, I cut it like 2 or 3 inches on 2 of them, and then on the third dowel I cut it on half as well, the pointy part. And then with the third dowel, basically I'm going to be using it to cut the small pieces, and I cut 4 pieces like 2 inches long. So now I'm going to be using Rust-Oleum stain and give it really light coat on it just to be able to blend it out with the twine later on. So but before that, I'm going to be attaching all the pieces together using hot glue, but you can also use wood glue if you prefer. So I have all the pieces together, as you can see, and now I'm going to be creating the cross just by using hot glue first, just to keep it in place. Once I had the cross glued, now I'm going to be using some twine and cut it in small pieces to add a little knots and reinforce the skewers, just like so. So now we have the shape of our cross, and look how cute it looks already. So now I'm going to be using our main item, which is the twine, and basically I'm going to be having fun wrapping around the entire cross. So I started on the bottom, so I add some of the hot glue just to keep the first strings of the twine in place, and keep wrapping around until I finish the entire cross. So here I have the bottom part done. Now I'm going to be putting the twine through the dowels on the center and wrap around the entire square inside, as you can see, and keep going into the top part. So then I'm just going to cut and add a little bit of hot glue and start again with the sizes. So I'm going to be doing individual size just to have better finished looks. So here I'm just repeating the same step just by adding some of the hot glue on the beginning, just to keep the twine straight and in place, and keep going. So once I had the cross completely wrapped, then I went ahead and used the lighter just to burn those little fuzzy things and get that really nice color that you get when you burn in the twine. Okay, Dollar Tree carries some cute flowers this year, and I got those, and I'm going to be removing the white part from the stem for now, and then I'm going to be using the greenery part as well. So I went ahead and used hot glue and started to add the floral part on the middle of the cross just to add some details on it. So once I was happy with the white little branches on the cross, I went ahead and grabbed the greenery part as well. So I removed it from the stems, as you can see, and I'm going to be placing it on the cross. But before that, I'm going to add this cute ribbon that I got on Dollar Tree as well and place it on the cross, as you can see. So I didn't show it here, but I did add a little that hot glue right on the bottom just to keep the ribbon in place. And then I just finished it with the greenery on, and I think it looks so cute already. And I also add another little branches of the white one just to add more detail to the cross. And basically that is it for this one. I think it came out absolutely beautiful. So for my next DIY, here are the materials, and everything is from Dollar Tree as well. And that little box, also this little bunny that I have used before on another DIY. So I'm going to start off by removing the little bow that I have placed before, as you can see. And then I'm going to be using the back of the little bunny. So I'm going to use the twine and basically cutting a lot of small pieces, as you can see. So what I did was just the couple loops just like that to be able to cut it on the same size. Then I'm going to be using tacky glue to attach the twine on the bunny. So I'm going to be grabbing 2 or 3 strings at the same time, place it down, and I'm going to continue doing that with the entire head. So once I finish the round part, then I'm going to be working with the ear. So once I have glued all the bottom part of the bunny, that's how it looks like. So before to move on to the ears, I'm going to be trimming down the excess of twine, and that's how it looks like. And look how nice and clean edges. I just love it. So I'm going to be continue doing that with the rest of the bunny. So once I have covered the ears, then I went ahead and trimmed the rest of the twine as well. And look how cute. I just love it. I think it looks so high end, but of course we need some light as well. So once I was done with that, now I'm just going to be adding a little rose that I have around, like little flower, and I'm just going to place it right on the top, and I think it looks so cute. So now I'm going to leave the little bunny right on the side for a little bit and going to be working with the bags. So I'm going to start off by removing the little hanger part on the back, and also remove the background just by push it down slowly, and there you have it. And also remove the stuff inside of the background. So then I just grab a same paper and smooth it out the edges to be able to remove the rest of the glue on it. Then I'm going to be using the drill, and I'm going to be drilling some holes on the board, just like so. To be exact, I did 12, but that depends on how many lights has your fairy lights. And then I just send it to smooth it out the surface. Next, I'm going to be using the chalk, painting the color chiffon cream, and give it good coat on one side and just light coat on the other side. You will see why. So once I had that ready, now I'm going to be placing back on the frame. So here I was showing that I'm going to be using a piece of paper to cover the back. So next I'm going to place back on the frame using wood glue and hot glue at the same time. And that's how it looks, the little box or frame. But you can see some of the gaps in between, so I'm going to use some of the twine and place it around the box, as you can see, and we'll cover that and it will look nice. So I cut excess, and then I used the lighter just to burn those fuzzy things. Alright, right on the back of the frame, I'm going to be using the fairy lights. So now I'm just going to be adding the little lights in the holes that we did before, but before I'm going to place the little bags right on the bottom using hot glue. So I basically hold the little lights on the hole, add a little bit of hot glue on top, and just hold it for a little bit and keep going with the rest of the lights. And then with the rest of the wire, I basically fold it a little bit and place it right on top of the battery box. Add some hot glue, hold it for a little bit, and voila. Now I'm going to be using a piece of paper, and I cut it the same side of the frame, and then basically here I just mark it down where I'm going to be cutting to leave the battery box uncovered. And then I'm just going to be using some hot glue to attach it on the box. And basically that is it for the back of the box. And look how nice and clean. Now I'm just going to be placing the little bunny right on the top, and look how cute. Just by using hot glue, but you can also use wood glue if you prefer. So I did that, place it on it, and basically that is it for this one. And you have a little lantern or little lamp on it, and look how cute. I just love it. But I always want to know, what do you guys think? Here are the materials: some floral, some twine, some ribbons, some marshmallow, and also a balloon. So before to start, I'm going to mention that this is a messy project. So make sure you work on the floor and don't do what I did. So you will see that in a little bit. So I'm going to start by mixing some water and marshmallow and adding some pieces of twine on it. And then I'm just going to have my balloon ready to go. So once I have the twine ready, I'm going to be just adding a little piece of tape on the bottom just to keep it in place, the first part of the twine, and then just wrapping around the entire balloon. As I mentioned it before, this one was a real mess, so I move on to the next level and I went to the floor. So I make a mess on the floor, and then I just hang the little balloon on the ceiling. I have a little hook on it, so it was easy to keep it on. I leave it for the night, and then in the morning that's how it looks like. Then I pop the balloon, I take it out, and then I'm going to be cutting the front of the balloon. So I'm going to try to make an egg. So I'm going to cut right as you can see on the front, as you can see. So I didn't really mark it down, basically I did it eyeballing. So once I was happy with the front part, so now I'm going to be using a cute ribbon from Dollar Tree. And basically I'm going to be going around the edges that we just cut. I'm going to be using a little bit of hot glue and start to placing the ribbon right outside of the edges. Once I did the outside part, now I'm going to be doing the same thing, but the inside part of the egg, just like so. So that's how it looks with both ribbon on the edges. Now I'm going to be using that wire jute the Dollar Tree carry, and I'm going to be basically reinforcing the edges just by waving the wire jute on it, just like so. And that's how it looks like. At this point, you can just decorate it however you want it. You can just add some lights on it and it will look so pretty. But I want to make some little floral arrangement inside, so I have some leftover burlap fabric, and I also have some styrofoam that I have used before on the previous DIY. So I went ahead and add some of the pieces of the burlap inside, as you can see, and then I'm going to be placing the styrofoam as well. Now it's time to add the flowers. So Dollar Tree carries some lavenders and some wildflowers as well. So now let's decorate the egg. So I'm going to cut the stems of the flowers just to make it easy to place it in. I like to start with the largest flowers first to have better direction where I can place the little ones. So yeah, I went ahead and did that with the larger wildflowers and then the lavender and some of the greenery. So then I just have some spaces in between, so I have some leftover burlap, and then I just place it on it to cover those spaces, and basically that is it for this one. All I'm going to be doing after is just making a cute little bow and place it right on top. That was the last minute though. I thought I want to leave it just by itself, but then I have this cute ribbon, so I went ahead and make a bow. So here I want to apologize because I didn't realize that I had my phone not centered in. Yeah, it's hard to see how I did the bow. So yeah, but what I did was just cut 3 pieces and make like a simple bow first, and then attach all 3 together. And once I have my bow ready, then I just place it right on top using a little piece of the wire jute and place it on top. And basically that is it for this one, and I think it came out absolutely beautiful. You can decorate it however you want it using fairy lights. You can just add some greenery on top, any flowers, or just by itself, and I think it looks gorgeous. Or even a candle inside, it will look so pretty. Yeah, well, you will need one of those Christmas camper, I think it is. And yeah, and basically I'm going to be removing everything, so I use the heat gun and a little screwdriver to remove all the little pieces, and also use the sandpaper to smooth out all that glitter. Alright, so now I'm just going to cut some of the part of the tire just to make that board a little bit straight. And then I realized that I also want to remove that other part, and I did that as well. Alright, once I had all the sanding part done, I did like a little half circle or like a little door kind of thing, and then right on the top like a little waves just to create that illusion like it's a rock. And also remove the excess using the box cutter and also some of those clippers, and smooth out the edges. And now we are ready to add some paint. So here I'm using my favorite chalk paint in the color white, and once I was done with that, I also add some of that antique wax, and just to give it that really nice touch. Alright, so once that was done, we're going to leave that on the side just for a little bit. And now we're going to use those popsicle sticks and also that oval little wooden part, is staining all those pieces. And then with the popsicle sticks, basically I just going to be creating little crosses, nothing special, just place a little bit of hot glue, and there you have it. Alright, so now we have all the pieces together just to be able to attach them. Alright, so here I place it on the back just to know exactly where I'm going to be adding the glue, and then go ahead and do it. Alright, when that part was done, now I'm going to place the other part right on the top, which is going to be like another rock. Alright, then I decided to cut a little bit the bottom part just to make it look flat, and then send it out, stain it, and add some hot glue, and there you have it. I think it looks so beautiful already. And then I thought I need something else to make that like a little stand, so I just add a little Jenga block and a little cube, stain it, and place it on the back. At this point you can just leave it as it is, and I think it looks absolutely beautiful. But I thought I had some little stickers that I have from Dollar Tree, but then I thought I think I also have something that I had created before with my maker, so I decided to use that. But it's not necessary. You can also use just little stickers from Dollar Tree, and or even a market, and would be just fine. Alright, so for the final touch, I decided to add some eucalyptus little branches and also a little piece of the popsicle stick, but I paint those on white right on the bottle. And basically that is it for this one, and I just love how this turned out. What do you guys think? For the next DIY, you will need those little houses, and I'm also using here a sample tile that I got in Home Depot, I think, and some leftover popsicle sticks. Alright, so now I'm just going to remove the sticky things over there and also sand it the most I could. Alright, so with the tile, I did trace it a couple times to create the shape of the house. So just couple times, and then you will be able to bend it, and there you have it. So now we have all the pieces ready to add some chalk paint, so let's use the white color. Once the paint was dry, I went ahead and used the antique wax and just stain it a little bit the edges just to add some character and give it that really nice rustic feel. Alright, I also going to be using a wooden plank and also some Jenga blocks. Those are the original Jenga blocks for the game, and that's why they look a little bigger. Alright, so those are going to be my base to place the little houses together. Alright, so I place it just like so, just using a little bit of hot glue. Alright, so now we're going to place the first little house right on the back, on the edge, as you can see, and then right on the front, the other one, the medium one, and right on top, we're going to place the little one. And look how cute that little church looks already. So but to complete the look, we need a little cross. So with the popsicle stick that we saved, let's make one and just place it right on the top or right on the center, however you like it better. So I went from the top part, and I think it looks just perfect. But then I thought I don't like those gaps. That is optional, and I just grabbed more popsicle sticks, stain it, and then just place it on it. And I just think that those little details is what make the DIYs nicer, or I don't know, just with nice finished look. And oh my goodness, look how cute. So then I thought I'm going to add some eucalyptus, so I basically remove all the little branches from the large branch and then basically I'm going to make a little tree or bushes just by putting some together, adding a little dab to hot glue just to hold it on together. Then tied it all together with a little piece of twine. Of course, we had to use twine. Talking about twine, the Twine It Up challenge, it will be back soon. Stay tuned because I'm going to be announcing probably in 1 week the new co-host, and yeah, I'm really excited. I know it's been a while, and but I'm excited because it will be back soon. And then we're just going to add a little bit of hot glue and place it on each side of the church. And look how cute, and this is optional as well. Like I said before, you can also use Dollar Tree stickers, but I have some of those transfers that I have made before, and I decided to use it. So oh my goodness, I think I have said that so many times. I just love how this project turned out. But I also love to know what you guys think, so make sure you let me know on the comments down below. Alright, for the next DIY, this one is quick and easy. I found those little houses with a little stand on the bottom, and so I'm basically going to paint it in white with the same chalk paint. Alright, so now we're going. Alright, so the paint is dry. We're going to leave that on the side for a little bit and stain that thick cross, just like so. Then I'm going to place that cross right on the bottom part of the base, as you can see, right on the corner, just using a little bit of hot glue. And then I'm going to use that other little piece of wood that I have happened to be the same size of the little house, and basically place it right on the front, or yeah, next to the cross, to create that little like box. But I'm not going to close the other sizes of the box. I think it looks just cute like that. And then I'm going to be also placing a little sticker or decal that I have. So that is it for this one. I think it came out absolutely beautiful. And yeah, you don't have to use decals, but you can also use Dollar Tree stickers. This one is quick and easy. I didn't record how I became to this part, but I'm going to try to explain you a little quick. Alright, so it was a wooden plank, as you can see in there, and then I cut it in half, and then I place it all together and drill it. Voila. Alright, add some chalk paint, and there you have it. So now we're just going to be using some twine, the one that has some wire inside, and then some wooden beads as well. Right, some of those wooden beads I already had painted, so I want a little bit lighter, so I add a little water and paint on a Ziploc bag, throw it in there and mix it like you're marinating a chicken. And there you have it. So now let's put that garland together. And for the final touch, I make a little cross with the popsicle sticks to use it as a T. So that is it for this one. I think it came out absolutely beautiful. But let me know which one was your favorite one. you will need a planter, a moss sheets, some greenery, in this case eucalyptus, and also some paint stir sticks. Alright, so let's get started. Alright, first I just going to remove the label on it, and then with the same paint remove some of the shiny part, so like that the paint is stick better. With my favorite chalk paint, I am going to just give it really good color. Once that was dry, then I went ahead and used some black acrylic paint and just went with a little brush on the edges just to create that enamel look, but you can also use a paint marker. Alright, now we're just going to fill the inside using some styrofoam or floral foam, whatever you have around. I like to repurpose things, so yeah, I always save those styrofoam. Alright, now we're just going to cover the top using the moss sheets, just like so. So after I place the moss sheet, I also use the cutter and create like a line on it because we're going to be placing something else. On her project, she used those brown socks from Dollar Tree, but I wasn't able to find the word hope, so I decided to use a little vinyl that I have around. But it's not necessary. You can also use wooden letters from Dollar Tree or some postal letters as well, and even a marker, and just write it down. Alright, for the next step for this project, we're going to be using some paint stir sticks, and basically I just going to stain it using my antique wax, and then create some crosses. Nothing crazy, I just add a little bit of hot glue, and there you have it. She used regular crosses from Dollar Tree, but like I said, I didn't find it, so I made my own. Alright, we had the crosses, and now we're just going to place it on the planter using a little bit of hot glue. Alright, and then I'm just going to be placing the eucalyptus right on the bottom, and look how beautiful this project looks already. And for the final touch for this project, we're going to use those hearts from Valentine and just create a crown. So it's super easy. I just pull it apart, and with the same wire I just attach them together. And as you can see, I did one, and then I just crossed the other inside. I don't know how to explain that, but I just kind of twist it or wave it around, and then I just use a little bit the leftover paint on it, and there you have it. And oh my goodness, I really love how this project turned out. Alright, for this project you will need a board, some paint stir sticks or some jumbo popsicle sticks, and some paint. Alright, so first I'm just going to remove the hanging part, and then give it really good coat with white paint right on the back. I'm not going to use that part anyways, but I just want to cover some of that glitter. Alright, with the same stick I'm going to be drawing a cross. So as you can see, I place it 2 on the top and 2 on the edges just to have the same size. I'm not using any measures or anything. Basically I just guided myself using the sticks. Alright. So once I had that, now I'm placing back the sticks on the top and then mark it out where I'm going to cut. So I had 3 of those, just like that, and then with the next one I'm just going to mark it down the spaces in between after the cross. Okay, I'm really bad at trying to explain that. Once I have all the pieces measured, I went ahead and used my measure box and cut the pieces. Then I just smoothed out the edges with the same paper, clean the mess, and now I'm just going to stain them using my antique wax. Alright, now we have all the pieces together and it's time to attach them. So you can use wood glue, hot glue or tacky glue, and that is optional. I'm using, in this case, is wood glue but in hot glue. Alright. Alright, you guys understand what I'm trying to say. And we almost done with this one. I think this project looks absolutely beautiful. All I did after was just add a little stand using a stand from another DIY. Alright, and that is it for this one. And like I said before, I just love how this project turned out absolutely gorgeous. But I always want to know what you guys think. So please let me know in the comments down below. Alright, for this project you will need a frame, a little cross, and also the famous calendars. You know what is the fun thing? If it wasn't for my friend Maria, I wouldn't have those calendars either. Alright, so I went ahead and removed everything on the frame as you can see, and then I just going to use some glue stick and place the picture on it. And then I just going to place it back on the frame. But as you can see, I didn't place the glass part. I actually placed the glass on the back part, so in case I want to use it later on. Alright, now with that cute little cross, I just going to remove the galvanized part. So I remove the little screws on it, and then I also add some of the antique wax on the edges just to make the cross a little bit darker. I also decided to use some of the leftover sticks and just place it on the edges just to add a little extra touch. Alright, and basically that is it for this one, and I just love how this project turned out. I'm going to keep those little canvases as they are, so all I'm going to be doing is removing the signs that I placed it on it and basically work with the plain canvas. Alright, so I'm going to be doing that. As you can see, I always use hot glue to be able to reinforce my DIYs. So here I'm trying to show what I did was just remove the staples and also stain the frame, and then just place it back and add some tone tags just to add some details. So let's get started with the first DIY. Dollar Tree carry those cute little bunnies, egg bunnies, however they call it. And this one is so simple and easy to make. I'm going to be using the black Sharpie and painted the little pink part of the ears, as you can see, and also the nose. Then I'm going to be using some poster letter and also some chalk paint and a colored charcoal and paint the letter H and also the letter P, just like so. And then I'm going to get the little egg, add some hot glue on it and place it right on the center of the canvas. Then I just take the pastel letter and place it on the canvas as well, and look how cute this looks already. So to add some color, I'm going to be adding some of this cute little ribbon. I make a simple bow as you can see, and then I just going to be place it right on the bottom of the little bunny. And that is it for this one, and I think it came out so cute. So for the next canvases, I also going to be using this little bunny that I have used on the past. That's why it's already in the color black. So I'm going to be replacing the little tail and also adding some of the chalk paint on top of the black one just to add more detail and make it look more nicer, as you can see. And then I just add a little bit of hot glue and place it a little pompon on the tail, and look how cute. Now I'm going to place it right on the canvas, but as you can see, one of the ears is too big, so I went ahead and just trim it a little bit and also add more paint just to cover it down. So add some hot glue and place it on it. Look how cute. But as something is missing, we're going to be covering that part on the neck, so I'm going to be cutting a little piece of the ribbon and also making a cute bow as well. Add a little bit of hot glue, place it on it, and there you have it. Look how cute. That is it for this one, and I think it came out absolutely beautiful as well. But I always want to know, what do you guys think? For the next DIY, I'm going to be using the same little bunnies, some stickers, and also the same ribbon. Now I'm going to separate the little eggs, as you can see, and use only the top part. And then I'm going to be using some of the chalk paint and give it really good coat to the entire little bunnies, just like so. Once the paint was dry, now I'm going to be adding the little tails, adding a little bit of hot glue, and just placing the pompons on it, and look how cute. I just love it. And then I'm just going to add some hot glue right on the bottom part and also on the ears to place it on the canvas right on the bottom, as you can see. And now I'm going to be using Dollar Tree stickers and spell the word Happy Easter and place it right on the top, just like so. And for the final touch, I'm just going to add a little bow right on the top using the same ribbon. And that is it for this one, and I think it came out so cute as well. DIY, I'm going to be making a cute little farmhouse tray using Dollar Tree canvases, plastic eggs, acrylic paint, and also chalk paint. Okay, I'm going to remove the plastic using the scissor, as you can see, and then I'm going to remove all the staples. So to be able to do that, I use a knife. So if you do use the knife, please be really careful, and also a little plier. So once I had removed all the staples, I went ahead and grabbed only the frames, and I'm going to be saving the canvas for another DIY on another time. So now, as you can see, the back part of the canvas has the little holes from the staples, so I'm going to use that part to be able to create the bottom part of the tray. So I'm going to use a popsicle sticks size medium. So then I apply the wood glue and I use another little stick to spread it out on the frame, and at the same time also use some hot glue for a quicker process. Went ahead and place all these popsicle sticks and look how cute. Alright, once I had the bottom part of the frame, now I'm going to be using the drill and drill some holes on the corner. So mark it down first, as you can see, and then I'm going to do just halfway. What I mean is I'm not going to do the hole completely to the other side of the frame. Alright, so I did that with the first frame, and then with the second frame, mark it down and did the holes completely, as you can see. And then I just wipe it out the dust. Alright, now we are ready to build our little tray. See here, I'm showing that one frame has completely holes and the bottom frame doesn't. It's halfway hole. Dollar Tree is carrying those little eggs for over 2 years already, and every time I see them I always grab 1 or 2 packages. Okay, those eggs has a little hole right on the bottom, but I'm going to be drilling a hole right on the top as well. So now all the eggs has the little holes on it, and now I have some leftover bamboo skewers, so I'm going to use those as a base or reinforcements of my tray. So I went ahead, add some hot glue, place it right on the hole that we did on one of the frames, and then put the egg through the skewers, as you can see, and repeat the same step with the rest of the eggs in each corner. So once I had all the eggs and skewer on the first frame, that's how it looks like. Now we're going to be placing the second frame right on the top using the same skewers. That's why we did a completely hole on the second frame. Alright, now it seems like a tray, right? I went ahead, add more hot glue, and don't worry because it won't look messy. After it get dry, I went ahead and cut the excess of the skewers just like so. And look how cute this little tray looks already. A sturdy tray. Okay, we're going to use the same paper and sand it out the pointy parts on the top from the skewers, and also remove the excess of the hot glue. Alright, once that was ready, now it's time to add some paint, and I'm going to be using the chalk paint in the color Chiffon Cream. Once the paint was dry, that's how it looks like, and I just love it. At this point you can just leave it as it is, and I think it looks perfect. I was going for a distressing look, so I went ahead and used the antique wax and use a little piece of cloth and just wipe it out all over and distress it as I wanted. I also added some of the yellow acrylic paint just to add more texture to the tray. And basically that is it for this one, and I think it came out absolutely beautiful. You can use it all year around on the kitchen with different items. It will be just perfect kitchen decor. Absolutely beautiful. But I always want to know what you guys think, so please let me know in the comment down below. For my next DIY, I'm going to be using 3 recycled jars from tomato sauce and the same chalk paint and yellow acrylic paint. So this project is so quick and easy. I went ahead and give it light coat with the white paint first, and then I'm going to be giving really good coat with the yellow paint to the 3 jars, just like so. So once the yellow paint was dry, now I'm going to be using the empty wax and a piece of cloth and basically distress the entire bottles or jars, to give it that really nice farmhouse look. Alright, once I was done with that, I went ahead and just place it back the lid. As you can see, the lids are different only because I want something secure, so I went ahead and grab another lid for another jars. Right, now I'm going to be using those cute little tags from Dollar Tree and some twine. So I went ahead and wrapped some of the twine right on the top a couple times, as you can see, and then I just going to be removing the little cloth pins that come on the little tag, just like so, and then just place it on the jar just by using hot glue. And basically that is it for this one, and look how cute. I just love it. Perfect for spring, Easter, and summer. I just love it. And you know, all you have to do is just write it down what you want to place on it: coffee, sugar, cream, whatever you want to put on it. Perfect for our farmhouse Easter coffee bar. Alright, so as you can see, I have placed it on the little tray that we did before, and they just fit perfect. Like I say, I just love it, but I always want to know, what do you guys think? So for our next DIY, I'm going to be using some plungers, 3 plungers to be exact. One I have used already, so that's why it's cut and painted, and some little bunnies that I believe I got it in a flea market or a garage sale. Alright, so I have done something similar on the past with plungers and also some sponge brush sticks. So I'm going to be removing the little labels first. So I went ahead and used my little heat gun. I'm so excited with my heat gun. I recently got it and I've been using it like crazy, and oh my goodness, it saved me a lot of time. Alright, so then I just grab a same paper and smooth it out some of the stickiness that's still on the plungers. Now, as you can see, some of those plungers, they are not the same size, so I'm going to be cutting the ends with my Meyer box. So I always like to use masking tape to keep my pieces together and don't be having accidents with. So yeah, I did that. As you can see, I'm going to be saving those little pieces because I might use it on another DIY soon. So, and then I just smoothed out the edges again with the same paper. Now I'm just going to be mark it down in some distance in between. I think it was 5 centimeters each, to be able to place the middle part. Now in this case, I'm going to be using hot glue, but you can also use wood glue or another kind of strong glue. But I use hot glue only because I'm going to be using some nails, and I thought that was enough for the purpose that I'm going to be using the little ladder. So, but like I said, you can always use other kind of glue and will be sturdy. So once I had the middle part attached, now I'm going to be adding the nails using my little hammers, and voila. I also forget to mention that I have used the drill on one of the middle parts, and I create 2 little holes on it to attach the little hooks where I'm going to be hanging my little mugs. But before that, I'm going to be give it really good coat with the chalk paint, as you can see, and then I'm going to be repeating the same process that I did before with the antique wax, just to distress it and give it that really nice rustic look, just like so. And in here, I just go back with the leftover white chalk paint because I have heavy hands and sometimes I just add so much paint. Let me know if you are the same. Okay, then I just add the little hooks on it, and look how cute. I'm going to leave that ladder on the side just for a little bit, and I'm going to be working with these cute little bunnies. And first, I just going to be kind of adding some of the chalk paint to blend it out some of the original colors on it. So the little bunny is going to have a yellow shirt, so I went ahead and just grab my little brush and paint the little pictures on it. So I grabbed some of the color gray granite from Apple Barrel and just paint the little tails, the feet, and also the ears. And look how adorable! I just love it. And we basically done with this one. All I'm going to be doing is just adding some hot glue and place it right one on the bottom and right on the top, and voila! I just love it. I think it came out so cute. But I always want to know, what do you guys think? So please let me know. I also would like to do a quick reminding about the Twine It Up Challenge coming up March Thursday 18 at 5 p.m. with a special host Sandra from the Showing Nest DIY. So stay tuned. So I hope you guys can join us on the next week. So for the next DIY, this one is quick and easy and I just love it. I think they came out absolutely beautiful as well. So let's get started. Dollar Tree carried those candle holders for a while in different shapes and different colors, and also those pie trays. So I have used it before on the previous DIY. So now I'm just going to give it really good color with the chalk paint and basically match with the same color of the candle holder. So I went ahead and attached them with the hot glue, but you can also use E6000. So as you can see, my little tray has a hole on the center because I haven't used it before. So I'm going to be covered that with this cute little bunny. My friend Maria from Crafting with Maria sent me those calendars that I was so happy when she sent it to me because I haven't been able to find it on my Dollar Tree. So I cut the little bunny and then I just going to add some Mod Podge and place it right on the center, and look how cute. I just love it. And then I'm going to be using the same yellow paint, and I started just adding some little dots around the edges, but then I just did it completely. I also added some of the antique wax and also come back with some of the white paint just to get the distressed look that I was looking for. And at this point you can just leave it as it is, and I think it's so cute. But I cut the little tag that was on the calendar picture too and some twine. So I went ahead and just place it right on the bottom just to add some detail. Make a little knot, add a little bit of hot glue and place it on it, and voila! Look how cute. You can use it as a simple tray with a little home decor on it, or you can also add some little cupcakes because I already had the little plastic on it, so they are covered, so you don't have to be worried about it, and will look really cute as well. So for now I just showing it here with the glass top that I have for another cake stand. I added some little eggs on it just for decoration, and I think it looks so cute. Quick and easy as well. So Dollar Tree carried those little wooden pallets, so every time I see those all I think is coasters. So here we go, let's make a little coaster. So I went ahead and add some chalk paint, as you can see, distress it with the antique wax just like so. And then I'm going to be using one of those little eggs, bunny eggs, and use it as a stencil. So I went ahead, mark it down with my pencil, as you can see. So first I thought I want to use those paint pens that I have with the color brown, and I started with the first one, and I also fill it with the yellow color on the center, and I thought it would look so cute, but then I changed my mind and I ended up, so I did the same with the rest of the little coasters, and look how cute. I also draw a little face using the permanent marker, and I also going to be using some stickers from Dollar Tree and spell some word on it, just like so. And then I'm just going to be using some match balls to reinforce the little stickers on it. And basically that is it for this one. And look how adorable. I just love it. And basically that is it for today. I think the all DIYs came out so cute, but I want to know which one is your favorite one. That's how my coffee bar looks for now, and I think it looks adorable. I just love it. I love to play around with my coffee bar all year around. it for today. I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And also, if you like this video, give it a big thumbs up, and see you guys next time. Ciao ciao.